guys, welcome back to Vidhyalakshmi group of institution Chennangkuppam, Vellore. Myself Banupriya from Commerce Computer Application Department. Today we are going to see about domain name system. First of all, what is meant by domain name system? It involves in directing and maintaining of all domain names and the IP address. It involves in the exchange of domain name to the IP address. Generally, domain name systems is divided into three components: namespace, name server and zone. Namespace is nothing but it is very unique and appropriate. The name should be generally taken from the namespace. And the namespaces get divided into two types: flat namespace and hierarchical namespace. Flat namespace is nothing but here the name is assigned to the IP address and it does not have any specific structure. Hierarchical namespace is nothing but it is made up of different types of components. Thus, the first names represents the nature of the organization, and second represents the name of the organization, and third part represents the department of the organizations. Next, what is meant by domain namespace? It is nothing but here it is designed only to achieve the hierarchical namespace. Hierarchical namespace. Here it is a tree-like structure in which the maximum level of 128 and start with the level of 0 and hence with the 128. It's nothing but domain namespace is nothing but it is a tree-like structure where it starts with it is the root level. Here we can write the domain names of COMS is nothing but commercial organization, organizational institution, not profit organization, etc. And it will start the level of 0 and will move to the maximum level of 128 and it will hence with the level of 127. It is said to be the domain namespace. Each node of the tree-like structure consists of label. Label is nothing but it is the string with the 63 characters, and domain. Domain is nothing but it is a subtree in the namespace tree structure. Domain name. Domain name is a sequence of label. It is a sequence of label which is ends with the dot and separated by the dot. And generally the domain name is written from the root level lower level to the higher level, which means the leaf node to the root node. Next, the domain name is divided into two types. Generally, generic top level domain name and country's top level domain name. Generic top level countries names are nothing but it is the last part of domain namespace. Like examples of commercial organization, education institution, government US, militaries and etc. Country's top level domains are only in two characters. For India, in refers to India, and UK, United Kingdoms, Australia, AU, BD, Bangladesh, etc. Next, the second component of the domain name system is name server. The information which you wanted to store in the domain namespace is very large. So, one system is very insufficient and inefficient of storing the entire information. So, the only solution is the information wanted to separate it between the different systems, and it is the main part of the domain name system. It involves the translations of domain name to the IP address. Generally, the name server is divided into three types: root name, primary or master, and secondary or slave. And it is the working structure of the name server, where it starts with the web server and it will goes to the host and the local DNS of the name server and roots DNS name server, top level DNS name server and authoritative DNS name server. At last, the last component of the domain namespace is zone. The entire namespaces get divided into different zones. It is the area where the server is get accessed. It is defined as the group of contiguous domains or subdomains. If the zone has only the single value, the both domain and the zone are in the same value. And here the commercial organization starts with the zone, and where it is divided into commercial organizations is zone, and domain and this zone, if the zone and the domain are same, they have only the one value of this single domain commercial organization. Thank you.